Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, a little japa now. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna. Ocean of mercy, kindness. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Where's everybody? We get some Vaishnavas up here. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, uh, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hmm. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ah, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Let's see here. Mm. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Radharasa Sudhanidhi. Text number 13. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Jesus. All glories to Lord Caitanya and his devotees. All glories to the assembled of devotees here. Thank you for coming and listening here. Yeah, thank you so much. O Queen of Vrindavan, O Queen of Vrindavan, I take shelter of your lotus feet. O Queen of Vrindavan, Queen of Vrindavan, I take shelter of your lotus feet, which are flooded with the nectar, which are cool and pleasing, and which placed over Lord Krishna's heart, extinguish the blazing fire of desire that torments him. Yeah. Yeah, desire torments Krishna. See, that's our desire. We're like little Krishnas here. See, and so lust is in the heart. See, so the easy way to reduce that or take it away is the pure love. See, this will see, and this desire for Krishna, which we get in Sadhu Sangha. See, and then we begin to taste this relationship, this love that Radha wants to give us. See, this extinguishes the blazing fire in our heart that's keeping us here in samsara. This illusory place here. Hey, look who's here. All right. Yeah, mute your mic there. Okay, let's see if I can pick this up again here. Where did it go? Disappeared. Where did it disappear to? Oh, I know what I can do here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. I pray that my heart may find its happiness in Radha's pastime forest. Okay. Well, where the vines bear flowers picked by Radha's own hands, where many charming places bear Radha's footprints, and where the birds passionately sing Radha's glories. We have such a forest here. You notice we have devotees, they like to sing the glories of Radha's, of Krishna and Govinda Lilamrita, like Lalita and Johan. See, this is people are very fortunate if you find happiness there. You know, when people are, where there's, that's the pastime forest or the devotees singing the glories of Radha. Those who go there are very fortunate. You guys are very lucky. You go and listen to that song, those glories. Those who've gotten Radharani's mercy. Okay? It comes in disciplic line. Hey, that's here. Yeah, you get to see the secret of secrets. This is the this is that no-show trip. They say, oh, don't you show anything. No show, shame, shame, shame. Uh, I will say, you should go there and bathe in the dark nectar of Krishna. Smiling, Radha will joke, oh friend, wait until night. Then the dark nectar will come here. Yeah. When will I pick the glorious flower on the Kadamba tree of Radha's sweet pastimes? Hey, at night. It's a great time. Early between night and day, the Brahma Muhurta. It's a great time. And you guys can catch it anytime. You can see the Brahma Muhurta. You just tune in here because that's the time I love to broadcast over here. Yeah, it's modern science here. We leverage science so that we can bring in the masses, into Lorada's pastime forest. When will I pick this glorious flower on the Kadamba tree of Radha's sweet pastimes? Will I see the graceful Radha first shyly gazing at her own toes, and then from afar gazing at the full moon face of the king of Rasics? Okay. And then her anklets tinkling as she runs to meet him. See, the Lord wants to give this rasi. He's the king of rasics. He tastes transcendental mellows. Okay. Oh, that's so high. We would never be able to do that. Why not? He's in our hearts. He does the impossible. Yeah, without him, without the mercy of Lord Caitanya and Radha and the devotees, that won't happen. That won't take shape. But it could, just by following the process. By following the process, the king of rasics will awaken in your heart, and you'll learn how to give him pleasure, and you realize, ooh, this is my happiness too. Yeah. So you share happiness together, of this meeting. The devotees and the Lord share the same heart. Yeah. Either knowingly or unknowingly. When you're devotees of the world, worldly things and stuff, and and your dogs, and you're devoted to your dogs and cats and all of that, you're a devotee. I mean, the Lord is in that form for you. Say you're a gambler. Oh yeah, the Lord is the gambling of cheats. you know? Yeah. So you get to exchange that Ross. Not a very great one. It's kind of like it's for those in the modes. See, but the Lord in this transcendental form, you can have the share His happiness. His happiness is transcendental. You become like Krishna. You become rasic. You're able to taste the mellows in the name. Look, I mean, people are doing that here. I look at when I see Janardhan chant, and then I read the pastime Lord Caitanya. Yeah, they have pretty much the same happiness. Yeah, he likes to chant. Lord Chaitanya likes to chant, and they have kind of similar symptoms. I bet he looks like he's crying a little bit and laughing like a madman. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya, look at him. He's also crying and laughing like a madman. You know, a nice big smile on his face and his face. I think you're part of the family now. If you're not like that, you're not part of the family, man. If you don't laugh and cry in ecstasy, you're not quite, you're an outsider still. If you're still thinking, well, what are you laughing for? Hey, but what's the joke, man? Why don't you tell us a joke? The whole thing is a joke. You know, life in the material world is a joke, man. You know, it's ridiculous. Even people, they're doing blogs now on Twitter. You know, the joke of the world, how it's just one big. It's like ridiculous. It's absurd. Everything happening now is absurd and ridiculous. You know, some guy, you know, coming around, you know, and speaking like a Nazi. You're gonna own nothing and be happy. You know, it's like, you know, absurd, right? It's a big one big joke. But you know, people suffer too because we got these bodies, and actually, the whole world has been pretty much tyrannical. It's very kind of rarely do you have some saintly kings in charge. You know, this we've been the world has been ruled by pretty much demons. You know, lying to people, cheating them, and it's been a world of slaves. This is kind of recent. This kind of a pseudo democracy thing where they make you think you're really free, but they can it's just privileges and they revoke them. You notice they're revoking your privileges now, and they know how to do it. You know, oh yeah, emergency, medical emergencies, we revoke your privilege. I know you stay home. You stay in there. Otherwise, there are consequences. It's ridiculous, and you should hear these guys speak. You know, it's like I could. It's like, yep, this is absurd. This is really weird. That's the material world. It's a weird place, you know. And they think this is weird. You kidding? If you come here and you get the knack and the mercy to chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy, hey man, you're out of prison. Even here, you're free. When you pass from this body, man, you're an Arda Muni, man. That's what he does. He didn't even get to that stage. You don't see in Bhagavatam that he was laughing and crying and everything. He just got very blissful and ecstatic, but you didn't see these kind of symptoms. This is because of the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya here. He's giving the highest ecstasy. You get a better boon than Narada Muni had. Now, Narada Muni's got a great deal. And Lord Chaitanya is giving us even a better deal, even while we're in this world. Huh. That's why if I see people, like ungrateful and reject this, I give them a piece of my mind. Let them know they're missing out. Amy Rose, the entire situation of the world has become complete mental institution. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everything is ridiculous. You know, like for I was listening this morning. I guess this is kind of like entertainment. You know, it's like watching a movie. You know, like a real reality. It's not real reality, but it's like a movie that's happening. You know, and so anyway, there's this this they have this. They're explaining this is that we're having a new world order now. Right there, you know, this is a fact now. They go announce it. We're doing a new world order now. Everything, and a person reports on it, and then it gets fact checked and says, no, this is conspiracy theory. They're announcing it. And then it's like, no, this is a conspiracy theory and all of this. even though it's an announcement that this is what they want as the reality thing. There is no, everything is, they want, this is, that's actually in the modes. The modes of ignorance and passion is, see, these guys are more passion. The demons are, passion. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And they want to put you in ignorance where you think wrong is right, bad is good. See, truth is a lie. See, they want to put you in, even, yeah, they want to switch it, invert everything. That's the thing that puts you down in the lower modes. But the only way you can get put down in that place is you have to serve them. You have to believe in their word. See, and so that brings you to their destiny. That's how they pull people to hell. See, is a lot of these people are innocent. I mean, they're really like they're just here and they just go with their authorities. But it's dangerous because they're pulled into these into where they are. It's they pull them down. I heard this when you pass from the body. Some guy had this vision where he could see what happens. Uh, People can call you, and if you follow them and they lie to you, just like they're now, see, they're coming out of that place now. They're lying to people. They lie to you, and they shape change and make themselves look differently and all this stuff. That's what they're doing now. See, and they call you, and if you listen to them and you follow them and you believe in them, and then you go to where they pull you down there. That's why you got to listen to the word of those who see. We're in this line. We have transcendental knowledge of the way things are. See, and also the feeling. See, the devotional feelings protects us from that. I wouldn't follow. Why would I follow a voice like this? They're telling you. See, that's the idea. The news. In the news, they mainstream news. They put the messages out. People follow the message. They believe it. They're like they take the program in because they're sitting there in front of the TV or on the computer, watching the mainstream news on even the internet. And it goes in, and then they act, and they act woke because they think this is their idea. No, that's not your idea to be like an idiot. This woke thing. You're not woke. You're asleep. It's the opposite. They think this was my idea to be a woke, and all that. No, it's not. It's all programmed because you believe and you listen to the programming. See, so the lunatics have taken over the asylum. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, let's see. Let's read some other thing. Uh, who's this? Okay. All right. Prayers of Queen Kunti. Continuing on. This is Srimad Bhagavatam 1:8 and verse number 9. Uttara said, O Lord of Lords, Lord of the universe, you are the greatest of mystics. Please protect me. Protect me, for there is no one else who can save me from the clutches of death in this world of duality. See, material duality. How do you do that now? Practically. Chant Hare Krishna, man. That's why the Lord left his name. See, all you need is attachment. And that's the question. So, how do I get attached to the name? You should be asking. So, because it's hard to chant and chant and chant if you're not attached to that name. Well, you got to be around experienced devotees who are attached to the point of tears and ecstasy and liberated symptoms. You chant in that associate, you'll develop attachment for chanting. Otherwise, you won't, and you won't be able to be saved. I mean, that's why people they leave and they say, chanting's not my path. Oh, too bad for you. Because if that's not, how else are you going to connect with God? Oh, I can have my own God. My God is astrologies and recyclings. My God are these whatever I see in this world. Yeah. Did it tell you to chant the holy name? Oh no, no. Oh yeah. So those gods are false gods. They're not really the real. I mean, maybe they can help you to a degree. They're like demigods. They're actually below God. See, the true God came here 550 years ago and said, the chanting the Maha Mantra or any name of God mainly, and these are the best actually, the deepest revelation, is the most feasible way of salvation and liberation to attain salvation and liberation in this age. Now, why would he say, well, you could just do any path and everything? That's speculation. I don't go with that. I go with the world because I know it works. It works for me. It works for those who see. I just give you that word of the Lord. I mean, He said it. I just love to repeat it as it is. It's not my opinion. It's His opinion. Now it's my opinion because it works. I got the desired result, man. I do it every day. I get to partake of that. Those kinds of symptoms that give me the happiness beyond anything of this world. Give me the intelligence that I never could get going to school, and definitely not listening to these religious gurus. He goes, nah. Yeah. See, this is very deep stuff. See, the Lord of the universe, only you. See, and we have His name. My God, man, how? That's why how can you get a more easier way? All you have to do is come here, and I'll get you to realize. We'll get you to realize. You'll see people happier than you ever see in any ISKCON temple, man. In any Narayan Raj temple, in any Radhakund Babaji, right here, you'll see it. That's what you should see. Where's the happiest place on this planet? That's where you should go. Why not? Doesn't everybody want to be happy? Yeah. Also, knowledge. A lot of people, you put value on knowledge. Well, you should go where the most knowledgeable persons are on this planet. Why not? You can do it. Turn on your camera, man. Check it out here. I say this is the best knowledge, the essence of all knowledge, right here. Yeah. Go where you can get liberated the most easy. I say it's here. Look at it. We're not anything special, and the Lord has given us attachment to His name and liberating us even here, even when we got a few little baggage. He said, don't worry about the baggage. I'll take care of that. You found the true vine, man. You know what the true vine means? People say, oh, well, Jesus, only Jesus, true vine. Oh, really? No, no. Anybody who has a relationship like Jesus is a true vine, man. They found the treasure. Just like Jesus found the treasure. See, He's a self effulgent personality. He didn't need anybody to tell him you found the treasure. He found the treasure. He couldn't find anything better than we found. See, that's a true mind, man. And that goes with the book. It says, when you're ready to be delivered, you get a spiritual master who's a very intimate associate of God. And they have the full knowledge, everything you need to get the hell out of this miserable, dark place. You notice? Getting pretty dark here. Ooh, yes. Dark. Or are you going to be one of those who consider the darkness as light? You want to be a follower of Klaus Schwab? He's going to force you to follow him. There's no, yeah, you're going to force you to obey and comply. I can obey. Okay, obey and comply on the physical, no problem. You don't have my heart. I know my heart is already on another platform, man. You can get the body to do it, make me a slave. I'll be a slave. Put the thing. You can have a slave, yeah, but my heart is free, man. My soul is free. I'll be happy. Yeah, what do you want me to do? You want me to comply and stay in hell? Okay, no problem. I'll sit here and chant Hare Krishna. No food? Well, fast a little bit, no problem. We gotta have a little water, man. Oh, die? No problem, man. Free, more free now. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, go hang out with Lord Chaitanya in his Sankirtan movement somewhere. Yeah, freedom, man. You want to do it. Why wouldn't anybody want this, man? Right, Tom? Yeah, it's fantastic, man. Shamaguri, here we got the only right and real connection to our beloved Lord Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu, by your cause, by your causeless mercy. You need to have an intimate. It's so simple, man. What's so complicated? You know, if you can, you find an intimate associate of Lord Chaitanya. How do you know? Well, one way is you see that they chant the holy name like the intimate associates of Lord Chaitanya do. We got the books. Yeah, was it too hard to read? They laughed, they cried, they choked up. They loved God. They had true love, a love that's not like you see anywhere else. Very uncommon, and they're definitely intelligent because of it. Bhagavad Gita 10:10. What's the problem? And then you get double confirmation when you see people who are listening and believing in what they're saying, they're developing those symptoms too. What more do you need to be convinced that the door to Vrindavan is right here in Lord Chaitanya's amazing grace place? And if those symptoms are not anywhere else, and I haven't seen them anywhere else, they're all bullshitting, just like the world, like these politicians. Oh, yeah, we promise you Vrindavan. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, vote for me. Vote me, Guru Dev, man. Vote me. No, no, you don't vote me. We'll have my friends vote me, and you just accept and comply because we're in the position, man. Don't ask any questions. That's not very humble of you, my friends. Not humble of you to ask questions. Am I qualified? No, just accept. And definitely don't go over where those guys are showing the symptoms that were here 550 years ago and transmitting those symptoms into the hearts of others who are showing, wow, this is the greatest happiness we ever found. Don't go over there. No, no, that's not intelligence. Go somewhere else. Come to us dry trees, dry branches, connected to a dry tree. Hey, that's why why do you think Krishna said, abandon all varieties of religion, just take shelter in me. You come here, you'll be able to do that. You'll chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy, and then you take shelter of Krishna, and even your problems, I don't have to worry about them. You just keep chanting in ecstasy, and all of your bullshit, all your shit, like Tom was talking about this morning, will go. You know, don't bother me with that. Just chant Hare Krishna, go beat a pillow or something. And but don't forget, just keep turning to the name, and you'll be free. You're angry, go out and scream. On some padded walls or something. Go beat a pillow. Don't beat your brothers and sisters or your husband or wife. Beat a pillow or something. Till there's no more. It's out. Yeah. See, then the Lord saves you. See, you can practice. Now you guys, you all can practice. Oh yeah, let me just keep turning. I'm afraid. Oh, my conditioning. Oh, I'm a bitch today. Get the book out, get the name out, and take shelter. Oh Lord, please help me out of my conditioning. It's horrible. Please, turn. He likes that. You can practice whenever you have problems like with your conditioning. Turn to the Lord, man. You know, do the Draupadi trip. Her husbands couldn't even help her. So she, okay, Krishna, surrender. See, yeah, just practice. Use see. Then don't complain about these things. This is great. Just see, wow, this is a great opportunity to turn with full attention to the Lord to help me. And then he's the hero. He saves you. You're the heroine saved. Yeah, until there's no more of this in there. The little demons inside get tired of hanging around a person like this. That's just tired of it, and they go and harass somebody else that doesn't have this. uh, my mom used to say that, go hit your pillow. Mm. All right. Please put for there is okay, got that. Oh Lord, oh my Lord, you are all powerful. You are all powerful. A fiery iron arrow is coming to me fast. And all powerful, especially in relationship to our problem. Nobody can get us out of this predicament. The demigods can't. The only the Lord. No Tony Robbins can get us out of the samsara. I mean, they can. They're teachers, They're paths for people. It's always everything's less intelligent until you're at a point like Amy was talking about this morning. I just wanted, I want to know why I'm here. What is the purpose, Lord? Please help me. You know, and then He gives you a bona fide representative, His representative, to help you from the outside. See, the Lord awakens inside. Um, the gardener and the vine uh, scenario happens here. See, the Lord awakens in there. See, and then you have access to the Lord inside. You chant the holy name, and the Lord activates. And then you're saved. You feel it. You feel lifted above your problems, your fears. It's such a perfect way, man. How else are you going to get over it? I see how people trying to do it with band-aids. They have, because people know it's a problem, fear now, especially now, and they develop workshops and all kinds of things, how to overcome your fears, and none of it works really. It can't work because all still part of the Maya. Only the Lord can deliver you. Only attachment to the Lord can deliver you. That's what it's all about here. Is the authority has been given here in 1996 to marry God. I got my theological degree in 1996 from Prabhupada, and my priestly abilities and my priestly, how they ordination. Prabhupada, said, "Okay, you do this, man." He gave me the dunda, gave me the finger, man, the finger of authority. Yeah. See, and we do that? Aren't you married to Krishna? See, he's married to Krishna. He's a homo. See, Tom, aren't you married to Krishna? He's a homo too. We got a lot of homos here. Are you married to Radha too? Yeah, you guys are bi. The supreme male and the supreme woman. That's what we do here, man. And if you're not good with that, go out there and worship your demigods or something. Go worship your dogs. Go there, serve your dogs all to your heart. They'd be overly, you know, doggish. Dog will be your all in all, and you'll die thinking about your dogs. And you go into a dog, and your punishment will you have a nice dog body. Do that for only one life, like Bart Mars, and just simply because you connected here for a brief time, the Lord will make it quick. Give you the experience. Wow, I love my dog so much. I became a dog. That the dog was on my mind, and I didn't listen to Gohari and that story. I didn't believe it because I was such a speculator. I believed in all of my speculations about who and what God is and all that astrologies and recyclings. I thought this would be because all paths are the same. No, not quite. Not like this. This one's very mystical. What do we got here? Now I can really understand when you say it's just that simple, easy peasy. Isn't that Shamaguri, right? Easy peasy. All the people need just to get things straight, man. How do you get your mind straight? You don't get it to go to speculators. They twist your mind, they scrabble it. It's like they take the words that were put together and they scrabble them all. The concepts of Prabhupada, they scrabbled. Then you don't know who is a real guru. It's all in his books. So you come here, we'll put all the words together properly. You'll get the proper conception. Yeah, the real guru that you need. And I tell you, if you don't have this ecstatic love of God, you need a guru. Because you didn't get it, whatever you were doing, you didn't get it from Jai Pataka. I guarantee that. Radhanath also, I've never seen one person with love of Krishna. I didn't even see him with it. Acharya Dave, I don't see anybody with love. I don't see him with it. Never one, even one demonstration. Not one. Did you see it? Can you know? See, how do you know? People don't know because they don't see perspective. They don't come here and see. Oh, well, this is the way it is, easy peasy. What you see here is what you get eventually or quickly. Yeah, yeah. What is the symptoms of liberation? Ah, ecstatic devotion. What's the symptoms of a bona fide guru? A guru who laughs and cries in ecstasy when they chant the holy name. And would it, where's the best association with devotees like that? How can I be liberated in this life? Well, you got to be around devotees like this and get the spirit of devotion and chant in ecstasy very quickly. You can do that. Where can I find the greatest happiness? Right here with devotees like this. Where's the greatest purification I can do? Here. Because that rule, this is 1,000 times more powerful than following rules and regulations and gurus who are not liberated souls. Where's the greatest treasure? Well, here. What's the most important thing in life? To love God. Where do I get that? Here. What other crazy things can we come up with here? See, Amy says the demons get tired and leave when you no longer have what they like. Yeah, exactly. When you start listening to them, isn't that it's all about what you believe in, what you're listening to. These voices, and they acting out, and if you continue to listen, so until you get tired of listening, tired of being miserable, you know, and then you just kind of molt it, drop it. But the Lord doesn't care. The same thing. You don't have to put it against anybody, even if they tell you. You hear they say all kinds of stuff. The demons inside them. They know your weakness. You notice they always know your weakness, and they go right after it. Even amongst the members here, they go right after your weakness. And you go, oh, you should be thanking them. Actually, they pointed out they found your weakness. They know the demons inside know everything about you, the weak part, and they poke it. But look at it as an opportunity. And when you start to get this, and you realize, oh, okay, I can be. Well, I just when the person is on in the better half is in charge, it's fine. And then the other time take a little distance. And after a while, you're going to see everything will be so harmonious, man. People will be so attracted. Why not? The greatest happiness here. All the people need to see is more steadiness. See, like it's steady, and they say, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can have confidence in that." It takes a little time. Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, it's a fun place to learn things. Like just consider this like a PhD course, like college. We are just a bunch of bisexuals here. Transcendental bisexuals, everybody, yeah. By rules. Yeah, we're not interested in transgenderism. No, we want to get into both genders. There's bliss in both genders, Krishna and God and Radhas. Mm. People need an ecstatic Gurudev like you are, then one can easily attain transcendental. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's. I mean, I got Prabhupada's order. I got Krishna's blessing, literally. I mean, this is a real stuff. How do you know? Because it's working. If it wasn't really true, if it was just like some dream. A lot of people have dreams, and who knows if they're real or not. Well, the way you know this is because it comes a reality. You guys are coming in, and the authority is here. Otherwise, the Lord would not water. His will would not be sprinkled on you to have ecstatic devotion. You can't force the Lord. That's why you didn't see these symptoms in Prabhupada's group, in the Narayan Raj group, in the Radhakund Babaji's. Not like this. No, no, no. Not to fault anybody, but it's just they didn't have the order. I mean, I got the order from Prabhupada. And, okay, now it's time to bring this out. Awaken whoever's ready. Whoever listened to your preaching. They'll move by the word into that deeper reality. And if not, they stay in their superficial trips, till they're ready, whatever, where the call is going out now. I wrote something like that in my journal the other day. Maya is actually pushing us away from her. She's just serving her role. Yeah, you're out of her jurisdiction now. The more you chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy, you move out of Maya's jurisdiction. And all she does is help you now to get. That's why you got to kind of grow up, and take responsibility. If you do this blame thing, this is what people do and the masses do. They blame others. No, you are what you are. We are what we are. Not that it's our fault even, but we've fallen into the modes of nature. You know, and blaming others. Oh, it's your fault for this. Your fault. No, that's not my fault that you're miserable. It's Maya's because you fell in her jurisdiction. She's just she's crazy making. That's what she does. It's a good lesson for us not to do this anymore, right? We want to get out of this. And we got the path, man. Ecstatic chanting, man. This best place to be, man. Yeah. Okay, a little more. Let's see what else. O my Lord, you are all powerful. A fiery arrow is coming towards me fast. My Lord, let it burn me personally, if you so desire. But please do not let it burn and abort my embryo. Please do me this favor, my Lord. Sutta Goswami said, having patiently heard her words, Lord Krishna, who is always very affectionate to his devotees. Isn't this nice? Can you feel it? Can you feel that affection? See? It's two ways. You love the Lord loves you. He loves devotee. He reciprocates. See, you got to become a devotee of the transcendental Lord. That's what we're here to teach people. Hey, become affectionate towards the affection of God. Well, what is that? Well, it's this ecstatic love, man. That's the affection of God. If you're around that, you become infected with that infection. See, it's an infection. You become infected with that affection. See? That's by association. You become infected. See? You become affected. See, affected by that. Infected. Then you get the affection for the transcendental nature of the Lord. See, and just by being favorable to that, you're delivered. You start to feel those rays purify you, and the knowledge you're listening to the affectionate devotee who has this relationship and they have deep revelation and realization, and you're accepting and relishing the ras that they do. Oh, very free bird. Okay, that's it for today. Time for lunch. Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll be back.